What's up, guys? Today is I'm actually gonna go over this Shimano bottom bracket UN55. I have a Mongoose XR-Pro, and one of my viewers actually talked to me about it, and I'm like, well, why not? I'm just gonna give it a shot and see how it is. And remember, again, my objective is to upgrade my bike as cheap as possible. Yeah, it does say 113 millimeters. I don't even know how to read this. Alright, so I'm just gonna measure this really quick. Right here, right in the middle, you're looking at 28.25 millimeters, and the widest part right here would be 37.47 millimeters, and that's how it came, like with this right here. I don't know yet how to install it, but I'll figure it out as I go. Let's see if they are still the same. I mean, if they are the same. 35.72, and in length you're looking at 74.63, well, 0.59 anyways. That is with the cup, and without it, it's like 68.50 millimeters. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, actually, as I was looking at it, I was wondering which one goes left, which one goes right, and fortunately I'm looking at this. It says it right here. Let's try to focus the camera. Alright, there you go. It says it right here, left and right, so it's gonna be pretty easy. Alright, first thing first, gonna go ahead and remove this, of course, and I'm gonna be using an 8mm Allen key just to remove the arms. I must say that I'm pretty shocked to see how loose they were. I don't know if that's the reason why they were making the noise, but I needed to show you this. That's what I'm gonna be using to pull this out, because again, although I remove the bolts, you're still gonna need to remove this out like this, so I'll show you how it is. Alright, so what you're gonna need, gonna be a 5/8 wrench. With this, you're just gonna put it like this, and that's it. Let me just show you. First thing to do is to make sure that you separate them completely. Well, let me take this back. You don't need to remove it completely. You see the tape? Make sure it's in. Alright, so here it is. So the next thing to do is you're gonna screw this in there, right here. Now you have to be careful because those threads are not, how can I say, they are not deep, they are not strong. You have to be careful not to damage them. Well, the reason why it's kind of tricky right now is because I had damage, maybe I think the first one already, because I didn't know. So that's the purpose of the channel. I'm making the mistakes for you guys.
I'm talking about, I don't even know how the sound quality is because I'm using it in your camera. It's my first time filming it, with it, so I hope it's good. Alright.
Now that it's in, the second step is to make sure it's all the way in. Of course, don't go too hard on it. Now the next step, you're gonna screw this in now. As this is going in, it's gonna push this whole thing out. Yeah, it's shaking already. Actually, amazing. So that's how loose it's been. Okay. There you go. The next step now is to disengage this. I don't have the tool for it, but I'm just gonna improvise. There you go. There's water in there. Alright, next step now, it's to remove this cup. I had never removed it before. I don't know how tricky or how easy that's gonna be. Alright guys, I must say this, that part is very stubborn. Just gonna spray some degreaser in there and see if it will loosen a little bit. Hopefully it loosens, you know, because although I really want to remove it, but I'm being very careful to, you know, not to damage my frame. Yep, I'm pretty upset right now.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
Alright guys, 3 days ago I've tried to remove this thing, and I kind of got scared because I didn't want to break my frame. So after like about half an hour to an hour watching some YouTube videos, someone recommended this. Let's go ahead and give it a shot, see how it goes. The key is that the fact that it's kind of flat against the frame, it's highly recommended to hold it like this so it doesn't slip. And oh, it seems like it's working, guys. Yep, it seems like it's working. Oh, one more thing, remember the fact that this is the right side. To unscrew it, you have to turn it clockwise, so it's actually the opposite of the left side. Wow, there was no way I would have been able to remove this the way I was trying to do it 3 days ago. No way at all. Like, that's how stiff it is. Alright, one thing I should say is that there are risks for you to damage your paint. If you choose to do this, that's on you. You see this? As I'm removing it, the paint is like being scratched a little bit. I don't really care as long as the frame is not damaged. And here you go. There it is. And seriously guys, to the minimum you need something like this. It's easy to be removed so long as you have the right tools. Before I install the bottom bracket, I'm gonna clean this whole thing here with a degreaser. You know, make sure everything is all clean. Doesn't have to be perfectly clean. It just makes me feel good, you know, to know that the old grease is mostly out before I put new grease in there. Here it is, guys. And one thing I should also bring up to you is you're gonna need this tool to install it. This is a must. I counted those tools and there are 20 of them. Now, before you install this, like I said just earlier, this thing has a marking that says left and right. So you have to make sure that you put it properly. So since I'm currently on the right side of the bicycle, first you're gonna remove this right here. Put some grease. Alright, and you will have to screw this in. You have to be very careful because this part of the bottom bracket feels very, very cheap. I'm not saying like it's a cheap material, I'm just saying it feels cheap. It feels very light. I really don't know how far this should go though. That's my problem right now. I don't want to go too hard on it because I don't want to strip the teeth. Like, there's a little bit of extension left on the outside. Again, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this. From the inside, it seems like there's enough room for it. So I'm gonna try to go even further. If I break something, I guess you guys will know. That way you don't have to make the same mistake. Yeah, I'm kind of scared. All right, so again, as a reminder, the cup goes on the left side of your bike, which is the non-drive side. Again, you're looking at this, you have left and right. So if this is left, and if this side is the left side, you push this through like this. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. It's the right side. You have to turn it the other way. There you go. Alright, I've learned something already. Although these teeth are pretty long, you have to be careful because there's not enough room in there for them to grab onto. So you kind of have to hold it and turn it at the same time. Yeah, that's pretty bad, guys. Like, there's not enough room for it to bite onto it. And I'm scared for it not to damage it though. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, don't buy this. Nah, that tool right here. You see this? Don't buy it. Nope, that's a big no-no. The metal feels kind of soft. It refuses to grip on the tank, and it keeps slipping. And believe it or not, that hasn't been damaged at all. The only damage I'm seeing is on the toe. That's the only damage. There's no damage on this. Yeah, don't buy that thing. All right, now next step is to install the not pedals, but the arms. So, and of course, before I do that, I'm gonna clean them up the best that I can. Alright, so to install this again, all you would have to do is to put this back in. Again, remember this is the drive side. Make sure you put this same side as the cassette. And all you have to do next is to put your bolt in, your 8mm Allen key. Go. There you go. But that's it. Alright, that's it. So that's pretty much it, guys. And once again, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.